Hi everyone. Well, it's nearly Christmas. It's loading up. It's nearly there. Only a couple more weeks left. And we're continuing our series about why we need Christmas. Why we need Christmas. And today's lesson, we're going to hear about a man that well, maybe some people thought that he didn't need Christmas. He didn't need anything special. So we're going to make a little man, because he was a very little man. I've got my piece of paper here. I'm going to fold it in half, like that. And then I'm going to turn it around and fold it in half again. Then I'm going to get this edge and I'm going to fold it into the middle. And then I'm going to fold on the edge into the middle of that middle. And then I'm going to fold it so we're kind of making like a fan. And then I'm going to fold it again. So we've got 4 columns. Then I'm going to fold it the other way. I'm going to fold it in half and then fold it again in half, and then I'm going to fold it again in half. Now we've got a little strip. Now we're going to do all of that the other way round. So get the other way around. We've folded in the middle. So now we're going to fold that edge into the middle, and then we're going to fold the edge back to the side, and then we're going to fold that back to the middle, so that we've got 4 columns. Now we're going to do the same to the other side. So we fold this edge to the middle, then we fold this edge to the middle of that, and to the middle of that. So now we have lots of little squares. One of those columns we're going to fold over like that. Hope you can see it. Now we're going to fold this corner that we've just folded over. Going to fold this corner. We're going to go in 3 columns. Make a good line there. And then we're going to do the same to this corner. So it's the one that's folded over. We're going in 3 of the little columns that we've just made, and down Now we're going to do the same to the bottom, but it's not folded over, it's just flat. We're going in 3 columns though. 1, 2, 3. Make sure it's straight. And we're going to do the same to the other corner. Fold it in, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this line here, go there like that. Now, I'm going to fold it where these corners meet. Okay, and we're going to do the same on this side. Now, they won't fold flat. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend it over one, so that one of those columns is showing. Okay, and we're going to do the same on the other side. So we're going over, to where those two, and then we're going back like that. This is what you see on this side, the little bit that's folded over and then straight. Okay, now comes the tricky part. This edge here, see, it's only a column, one of those columns. We're going to fold it up so it goes up to this bit of the folded bit over. And we're going to fold it diagonally. So, I'm going to fold it up like that. Make it a good line. And then unfold it again. And we're going to do the same on the other side. See that crease there? See that crease there? We're going to make a crease going this way now. So this bit here is going up to this bit. Up here like that. And we're making a good line there. Okay, so now we have a crisscross line here, and on the back we have a crisscross line that we're going to fold in. So this might be a little bit difficult to see. So we're going to fold them in like that. So we make the other way around. Fold it. In like that. So we make like an arrow with a point. Okay, we're nearly there. So now this bit, this has got this bit here, the flat edge, the short flat edge. So we've got a tall flat edge and a short flat edge. The short flat edge, we're going to open up and flatten it out like that. And then on the bottom, we're going to fold it in, fold the two corners in, like that, to make a point. Then we're going to fold them over, and as we fold them over, open it up and put the point underneath those two flaps. Okay. And there is our little person. Can you see it? There's its face. There's its headdress thing. Oh, it looks like it's a little bit pointy, doesn't it? So we're just going to fold those points back in. Like that. And there we have our little man. There's his headdress, and there's his face, and there's his little hands, and there's his little feet. Make a face on him so you can see. Someone's got fireworks outside. I can hear them. Okay, so there's our little man. This in this passage that we're looking at today, there's another little man. This little man wasn't very well liked. This little man was a tax collector. That meant that he collected taxes. He collected money off people for the government. But he didn't just take money for the government, he took some for himself as well. So he had a bag for the government, and then he had a bag for him. And he put some in the government, and then he'd keep some himself. And so nobody liked this little man. His name was Zacchaeus. And Zacchaeus heard that Jesus was coming to his town. So he wanted to see Jesus. But because he was so short, he couldn't see him very well because of the crowd. And no one was going to let Zacchaeus come through the crowd to the front of the line. No one liked him. So Zacchaeus thought up something different. He thought, I could climb up that tree and then I'll have a really good view of when Jesus comes down the road. So that's what he did. He climbed up a big tree and sat in the tree and waited for Jesus. Now when Jesus came, Jesus knew exactly who he wanted to visit. And he went straight up to the tree and said, Zacchaeus, come down because I'm going to your house for dinner. Now, the Bible doesn't tell us what Zacchaeus and Jesus talked about, but it does tell us that the people that were outside weren't very happy with Jesus going to Zacchaeus' house for dinner. They said, why didn't he come to my house? I'm a good person. He's gone to a sinner's house. But I'm a good person. He should have come to my house. And Jesus went to Zacchaeus' house because he wanted Zacchaeus to know that God loved him and wanted him to be part of God's family as well. So when when Zacchaeus came out of his house, he was a changed man. He no longer wanted to steal from people and keep money for himself. And he said, whatever I've stolen and cheated from people, I'm going to pay them back 4 times the amount. And that's what he did. And Jesus said to the people that were so cranky at him going to Zacchaeus' house, I haven't just come to save good people. I've come to seek and to save the lost. So Christmas is not just for Zacchaeus. It's for everyone. It's for every type of person, good or bad, because we all sin. No sin is bad enough that it will stop us from being part of God's family, because Jesus came for all of us, not just for some people, but for all of us. So Christmas is for all of us, not just some people. It's for all of us to celebrate Jesus coming to save us from our sins. Well, I hope you have a good week, your last week of school. I hope it's a good one. See you later.